Hey everybody, Joe from Joe of All Trades, bringing you an episode of Flick Picks today, and what I am covering is 2007's The Kingdom, starring Jaime Foxx, Jennifer Garner, directed by Peter Berg. This movie, is it a great movie? Is it Citizen Kane? No, but I think it's a good movie. It entertains you for the runtime. I really do like Peter Berg's directorial style. So if you like his films, definitely check this one out. I think it's underrated. So let's jump into it. The synopsis of the film is a team of U.S. government agents from the FBI are sent to investigate the bombing of an American facility in the Middle East. It is, it's kind of a unique premise. The fact is that they're FBI agents and kind of getting mixed up in, Saudi Arabia. It's a unique premise, and, it's not just, an Iraqi war film or anything like that. Getting these characters to this place, I've never seen anything like it before, and it's pretty unique. The film was produced by Michael Mann, yes, that Michael Mann, and Scott Stuber. It was distributed by Universal Pictures. It was written by Matthew Michael Carnahan, and the director is Peter Berg, as I said. Peter Berg started as an actor. You can see him in Copland, Great White Hype, Midnight Clear, and it's escaping me right now, but it's a film about alien abduction, and I think it's pretty good, and it was based on a true story, and I really do like that film. I'll probably cover it on Flick Picks. But he's really, he's a good actor, but I think he's a better director. Directed Friday Night Lights, Hancock, Lone Survivor, Deepwater Horizon, Patriots Day. So he's got some good stuff under his belt, and I really do like his style. Music was by Danny Elfman, who is among the conversation as one of the greatest cinematic composers of all time. He did Batman, Beetlejuice, Sleepy Hollow, Big Fish, Alice in Wonderland, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, directed by Sam Raimi, Good Will Hunting, Milk, Men in Black. So you think about those movies, you can also think about their music. And those movies are not what they are without Danny Elfman. Movie starring, like I said, Jamie Foxx, Jennifer Garner, Jason Bateman, along with Chris Cooper. And Chris Cooper, as you can see from the poster here, he did get his name on the poster. He's a character actor, usually known for playing background roles, but he's a fantastic actor. I think he's great in this film. I've never seen a movie with Chris Cooper in it where he didn't do a great job. I really appreciate his work. He's in A Time to Kill, American Beauty, Born Identity, Seabiscuit, Capote, Little Women, and I think he's great in The Patriot, the Mel Gibson film, also with Heath Ledger. Absolute killer role in that, as being like Mel Gibson's like number two guy. Movie also has Jeremy Piven, Danny Houston, Richard Jenkins, Kyle Chandler, and a quick scene with Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw, also in Friday Night Lights, he's fantastic in that film as Don Billingsley's dad. So it's got a really, really good cast. The budget was $70 million, and it made $86 million. So it did make some money back, but obviously, I think the expectation was more, because it's a pretty big film. The critical reception was 51% on Rotten Tomatoes. I'll just say is that it's not looked upon as favorably as I think it should. I think this is an underrated film. I really like Peter Berg's storytelling, and I'll get into that. But let's jump into it. My notes. Jennifer Garner in this movie, she crawled so Emily Blunt could run in Sicario. She's a tough chick, has some really great scenes, in action scenes, and you can absolutely buy that she knows what she's doing, that she received some training on how to clear a room, how to operate weaponry, all that stuff. I really, really like her in this film. I like everybody in this film. I think the cast really comes together and tells a great story. Peter Berg, if he has a unique directorial style that does a ton of storytelling and giving you background information and telling you about who these people are and what they care about, but he doesn't do it with just spoken exposition. It's not explained to you. He does it quickly, telling you about who these people are amongst many other characters or issues. I guess the best way I can explain it is he has like these spliced vignettes. They're usually like over an electric guitar being played. There are often personal moments of the characters dealing with an ancillary issue, but it gives the characters depth and further humanizes them. If you've watched Friday Night Lights, either the movie or the TV show, or Lone Survivor, you'll know what I'm talking about, and you can pick it up in this movie. And it's an incredible method of storytelling. It's so much more effective than plain old exposition. And really, that's how humans learn about other humans when you interact with someone. You know, when you look at someone's desk or a photo that they have on their wall or just how things are organized in the room or things like that, you can really learn who a person is from seeing those things and not just it being told to you. Peter Berg does a fantastic job of capturing that on camera. It's a fantastic method of storytelling. It's very interpersonal. I feel like I'm a pretty empathetic person, so I appreciate it quite a bit. Let me see here. Sorry. The last 30 minutes of this film, crazy. It's everything kind of boils down to one huge action scene, or set piece, and it has great realistic practical effects. It's kind of like being on a roller coaster, and if you don't know the track is going to run out, so it's it's moving pretty fast and hard towards an end, which you hope doesn't turn out bad, but you're not sure. The final gun battle, I think it's great. It's really compelling. I think Jaime Foxx and Jennifer Garner being involved in it, they really do a great job. Is it the gun battle of Heat? Of course not. Is it the gun battle in 2006's Miami Vice? No. But I think when you're talking about what are some of the greatest gun battles in cinematic history, this should at least get an honorable mention. It is really good. Like I said, I really appreciate the plot device. And it's basically like the FBI is investigating a crime that happened on a piece of property in Saudi Arabia that is essentially owned by the United States. And that's why the FBI has jurisdiction in investigating. So it's not your typical Iraqi war, Middle East situation. The premise is pretty unique. It was shocker. It was not well received in Saudi Arabia or the Middle East in general, but the movie covers radicalized terrorists in Saudi Arabia, and that is historically accurate, seeing as if you look at 9/11, but it might have been a little too soon, I guess, for the Middle East or Saudi Arabia, but I don't know when it wouldn't be soon, in their opinion. Nitpicks. It's a pretty unique premise. I like it as a plot device, but how realistic it is, I'm not exactly sure. But and I don't want to get into it too much. I'm not going to spoil the film for you, but you will leave the movie wondering what the actual goal was of the FBI in this film. Was it to investigate or was it to retaliate? It's kind of a nitpick in me because that's they say that they're there to investigate, and if that's what they're supposed to be doing, that's what they should be doing. And it doesn't look well on the FBI if it was just to cover up to retaliate. But otherwise, I really do enjoy this film. I think it's, if you like Peter Berg's directorial style, I absolutely recommend checking this out. It is currently streaming as of January 1st, 2026. It's currently streaming on Peacock, but this movie definitely makes the rounds on other streaming platforms. I've seen it a ton. I know I've watched it on Amazon. You'll be able to catch it at some point on the free platforms, Tubi or Pluto. So go ahead, check this movie out. If you want to watch it, tell me what you think about it. Please leave a comment in the comment section below. If there's any other movies that you would like me to cover on Flick Picks or to consider, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and if you want to help the channel out, head over to Patreon. I would really appreciate it. And otherwise, check this movie out, and cheers.